service at that hotel was the worst. I asked for extra towels. They left me a roll of Bounty.
Do you believe my suitcase? The attack of the baggage handlers.
Where do you want this stuff fixed?
Oh.
Hey, listen, I'll get you a shopping bag.
Oh, thanks, Sam.
Must have been awful watching your bra come down that baggage chute and go around and around and around and around.
It wasn't half as embarrassing as the ovation I got when I finally claimed it.
Did you notice how fast we got a sky cap?
Sam, you're no fun to travel with. You don't know how to complain.
That's because I have nothing to complain about.
We don't have to spend another night at that hotel. I don't care what you guys say. I know that was a chalk outline on my carpet.
You probably died waiting for room service.
I didn't think it was so bad. Well, a nautical theme can be cute.
I know why you're so cheery. It's because when you got a noisy room, you got yours changed immediately. Instant satisfaction.
No, when I called the front desk, I was polite. I didn't call the assistant manager Norman Bates.
Did you see his mother?
Sam, I got mistreated by the airline. J.D. got mistreated by the hotel. You just got lucky.
All right, so if you think that you had lousy service, then write a letter and complain about it.
I gotta call my kids. They're probably starving. If I don't get home soon, they'll barbecue the dog.
I better get going, too. I can't wait to sleep in a bed that's bigger than my body.
Hi, J.D.
Bye.
Bye.
Hi, Timmy. It's Mom. Yeah, I'm gonna be a little late. Oh, why don't you reheat the roast? See if the pilot light's on. Oh. What'd the repairman say? Uh-huh. What'd the fireman say? Okay, eat cold cereal till I get there.
Okay.
Oh, yeah, only 3 trucks this time. One more visit and I'll have to put food out for the Dalmatian. Bye, Beth.
Bye, Dix. Bye, Dix. Hi. Welcome home. Thanks. Where were you? Oh, over at Jack's. I was trying to fix my headphones.
Really? I thought you just bought those a couple days ago.
I did. I guess I'll just throw them away.
Don't throw them away. If they don't work, take them back and exchange them.
Well, Sam, they only cost $10.
I don't care if they cost 10 cents. They're supposed to work, and they don't.
Oh, Sam, I hate taking stuff back. I mean, you walk in with a big bag, and all the salespeople stare at you like you're trying to return something.
Patty, don't be like everybody else. It's your right as a consumer. If you accept mediocrity, you just end up making the world more mediocre.
Sam, how did we get from my headphones breaking to me ruining the world?
Where'd you buy them?
Crazy Sid's. The godfather of stereo. I'll make you an offer you can't refuse.
Okay, tomorrow afternoon, you take them back, you tell them they don't work, and I'm sure they'll exchange them.
Okay, I will. I'll write myself a note. Tomorrow, return headphones. Save world.
I'm telling you, Sam, I really like Vicky a lot. I mean, she could be the one.
That's nice.
I met her while I was covering an oil spill in the Gulf. She's a chopper pilot. The only thing is she talks real loud. But I don't care. I'm in love.
I think that's great, Jack, really.
You don't seem too excited.
I really hope that things work out between you and Vicky. I really do. But I know you. Eventually you'll find something wrong with her. Just like you did with Stacy and Jennifer and Bridget and...
Bridget hated Fats Domino.
Bridget hated you. You know, Jack, if you look hard enough, you can find something wrong with everybody.
Never found anything wrong with you, Russell.
If we kept on dating, you would have found something you couldn't stand.
Yeah, you're probably right.
What do you mean?
Oh, no, forget it. I'm not getting caught in this.
No, really, Jack. I'm curious. Come on, just tell me one thing and then I'll let it drop.
All right. I think you can be obsessive.
Me? When? I mean, really, I want to know. Like, when am I obsessive?
Now.
Hi, Sam.
Hi.
Hi, Jack.
Hey, kiddo.
So how'd it go, Crazy Sid?
Okay.
Yeah? You exchanged the headphones, no problem?
Well, it wasn't exactly no problem.
But you exchanged them, right?
Well, by the time I got there, It was packed. I took a number, 62. They were on 37.
Patty, did you get new headphones or not?
No.
No, why not?
Well, by the time the guy called my number, he said I couldn't exchange them because I didn't have a receipt. And you know, Sam, I don't think they ever gave me a receipt.
So did you tell him that?
Well, I was thinking about it, but then I remembered I had to get back home and read the last chapter of Silas Marner.
Sounds to me like you didn't try very hard.
Okay, Sam, I learned my lesson. I'm just glad it was only $10.
Oh, Patty Vanderbilt.
I just hate dealing with salespeople.
You know, Patty, you gotta look at this thing like a challenge. It's a mind game, a strategy thing.
Oh, this from a man whose favorite game is cootie.
Strip cootie.
Who'd you talk to over at Crazy Sims?
I don't know, some guy behind the counter with ink on his lip.
Well, if you want to get anything done, you have to go right to the manager.
What a hassle. I'm starting to regret having ears.
Don't be a quitter. What time does the store close?
10.
Fine. We still have time to get over there and take care of this. Get your stuff.
If I go over there one more time, they're going to have a sign that says, Patty Russell parking only.
We've got stereos, CDs, TVs, car phones, headphones, big speakers, little speakers, and prices you won't believe. So come see me, Crazy Stick, the godfather of stereo. I'll make you an offer you can't refuse.
Sam, why do I feel like I'm asking them for a favor?
Because you're a teenager, and teenagers always assume they're wrong.
Sorry it took so long. Here's that radio you wanted to see.
Oh, no, we didn't ask to see your radio.
Oh, it must have been somebody else then.
Yeah.
Guess you got tired of waiting around. So, can I help you?
No, we went to see the manager.
That's me, Mr. Redmond.
Oh, hello.
Didn't you used to be a box boy at Food World?
Yeah, they fired me. Like I'm really hurting, huh?
So, Mr. Rudnick, my sister here bought a pair of headphones a couple of days ago, and they don't seem to be working.
You bought these? Well, at least they keep the hair out of your eyes.
Sam, I think he's had an electrical accident.
We want to exchange them.
You know, I don't blame you. Can I have your receipt?
Unfortunately, she doesn't have a receipt.
Uh-oh, no receipt, no exchange.
Well, I don't think they gave me a receipt.
Wait a second, did I wait on you?
No?
I was getting a little paranoid there for a minute.
Mr. Rednick, how can she give you a receipt if she never got one?
No, that's not possible. We always staple the receipts to the bags.
So what you're telling me is in the history of this store, no one has ever forgotten to staple the receipt to the bag?
Sam,
Patty, I'm handling this.
I know. I just wanted to say that there are no staple marks on this bag.
You know, there are no staple marks on this bag, which proves there was never a receipt.
I'm sorry, but I just can't write up an exchange for you.
Why not?
I don't know how. There are like 9 million forms.
Well, who does know how?
Our sales supervisor, who
Fine.
won't be until tonight.
Then you want to leave a message for me, please? Could you say that Samantha Russell will return tonight to talk to the sales supervisor?
Sure, I can do that.
Thank you. And something else. Why do you sell this junk if you know that it's no good?
Profit, I guess.
Look, I appreciate you guys coming down here with me, but I can handle it.
Sam, I'm an agent. These are salespeople. We talk the same language.
Now, face it, Russell. If you were trying to exchange nail polish, I'd say go it alone. But electronics is a man's domain. But it's true. These guys see a woman coming, they'll eat you alive.
I'm Marcia Hammer, sales supervisor. Would lean against that counter, Chief. It's only glass.
Excuse me. Hello, I'm Samantha Russell.
So? What, we go to school together?
Mr. Rudnick didn't explain the situation to you?
Mr. Rudnick doesn't work here anymore.
Okay. Well, this is the situation. My sister bought these headphones here a couple of days ago, and they don't seem to work.
Sam,
Jack?
I think the problem is the element's blown.
You took off the enclosures and checked out the element?
Yeah, it took 2 seconds.
And you're an authorized serviceman?
No.
Uh-oh.
I mean, not anymore. See, I was let go about a month ago. It was all politics and backbiting. You see, the owner brought his nephew in, and things got really uncomfortable.
So, Thomas Edison, you ever modulate the frequencies on a 25 kilohertz speaker?
J.D. Lucas, agent, you know, we're kind of in the same business. I sell talent, you sell appliances. I have a little saying that I think is very relevant at this point. Every living thing is potential business.
Catchy.
I think so. But the point is that I think you should show us some professional courtesy because I might come in here and say, want to buy a sports watch. And if you have
This
the
is a
attitude...
nice model. It has a calculator, an alarm.
Is that a compass?
Yup. Try it on. It's only $28.95.
You're kidding.
JD.
It glows in the dark.
Marcia, I think we started off on the wrong foot.
Could we start over?
Yeah.
Okay, honey. When did it break?
Well, the second day I had them. I took them out of my locker, put them on, and heard nothing.
Oh, so you keep these things in your locker? What'd you do? Throw one of those big fat geography books on top of them?
No, I didn't toss anything on top of them.
And then you probably stuffed them in your back pocket, forgot about them, and sat down.
No, I didn't stuff them anywhere.
And you know, if you wear them in the bathtub, water will short them right out.
I didn't wear them into the bathtub.
My sister is very responsible. If she said she didn't break them, she didn't break them.
Hey, I'm facing southeast.
Marcia, look, I don't want to make a whole big deal out of this. All I want to do is exchange these headphones for a pair that works.
Do you have a receipt?
She didn't get a receipt.
No receipt, no exchange. Store policy.
Thomas Edison, I'd like to put a lightning rod.
Jack, that's Ben Franklin.
Pat, let's say I get you another pair.
No way. I don't even want an exchange anymore. I want a refund. And I'm going to get it if it kills me. Hello, is this the Better Business Bureau? Great. I've been put on hold.
Sam, the portfolio. I have a very important meeting with the Lemon Light Cola people tomorrow, and they need it updated. If you don't get on it, I am going to be forced to entertain ad execs with my Little Richard impression.
You know, they're all the same. City licensing, Department of Consumer Affairs. I have been on hold for more than an hour today. I am really getting sick of do you know the way to San Jose? And then if they can't get rid of you that way, they start transferring you. Phase 2 in red tape bureaucratic warfare.
Sam, you haven't been getting enough of something lately. What is it?
Yes, hello. Well, city licensing told me to call the Department of Consumer Affairs. Department of Consumer Affairs told me to call the Better Business Bureau. I have told my story to over 10 people today. If I have to tell it one more time to the wrong person, I think I'm gonna... My sister Patty bought a pair of headphones from Crazy Sid.
You should make a cassette.
Well, then can I talk to Evelyn Thayer? She's not in yet. It's only 2:30. Get an alarm clock, Evelyn. My name is Samantha Russell. 555-6887. Oh, yes, I'm sure you will. Goodbye. This is driving me crazy.
Sam, when are you going to admit it's time to bring in two guys from Jersey?
Sam, I really admire what you're doing, and I think you're in the right. But the question is, how much of your time are you going to give up for 10 lousy dollars?
I hate to agree, Sam, but this could drag on for ages. And legally, you don't have a leg to stand on.
So how about ethically and morally?
Sam, you're dealing with a man who calls himself the godfather of stereo. You could wake up with a Julius LaRosa album in your bed.
Hello? Yes, Miss Thayer, this is Samantha Russell. Yes, I do want to file a complaint. Now we're going to see a little action. Mm-hmm. Uh-huh. Okay, now what happens once I file my complaint? He gets filed? You mean you don't do anything to him? It's very humorous, Miss Thayer. No, I didn't realize they phased out the dunking chair. So this is the Better Business Bureau, huh? Who do I call to complain about you? That's it. I'm beaten. I have joined the world of mediocrity.
Well, you now know you've gone as far as you could.
Yeah, at least you can feel good about that.
That's me. Gotta go.
You bought that watch from Crazy Sid's? How could you?
Sam, $28.95.
I feel empty. Drained. Completely beaten.
I know, Sam. You got shot down, but losing at headphones is not the same as losing at love.
I don't mean to be unsympathetic about you and Vicky, Jack, but you don't understand what I went through. I mean, we're talking about a week out of my life.
Hey, me too. I can't believe she said she could never like a guy who videotapes F Troop.
Well, better to find out now than on the honeymoon.
Love is like tetherball. It always comes back to hit you in the head.
It's not like I didn't try, you know? I mean, who else would have spent a week trying to get Mike Wallace's secretary on the phone? Well, everybody told me that I should forget about Crazy Sid, so it's forgotten.
Sam, you were right about that stupid store. You know, we can't let them get away with this. I mean, who do they think they are, ripping us off?
Whoa, Hurricane Patty.
I thought you didn't care about $10.
All day, I kept thinking of that place and how they made me feel like I did something wrong. I was so mad. In our class, all I could draw were pictures of that Marshall woman turning on a rotisserie.
I think it's time we forgot about appliances.
Sam, I think we should go back to the store. At first, I had this great idea that we'd find Crazy Sid's office and hit him with water balloons. But that's silly. Then the kids at school thought of an even better idea. We're going to get 100 mice from the science lab, release them in the store during peak shopping hours.
Have you considered stink bombs?
Jack, I love the way your mind works.
Patty, you should know better. Jack, you should be in camp.
Oh, she's so right, Patty. Sam, tell Patty how you solved the problem. Go on.
All right, so I hit a dead end.
What does that mean? You're quitting? You're throwing in the towel?
Patty, there's nothing else I can do.
Okay, fine, Sam. If you need me, I'll be rounding up mice.
Oh, no, you won't. You can forget that idea. Just forget this whole thing.
Oh, sure. Big deal. Forget that they ripped us off? Who cares if we live in a world of mediocre headphones? Crazy Sid doesn't care.
Don't even mention that name.
Why not? Because Crazy Sid got the best of us? Crazy Sid won? Crazy Sid made us quitters?
You know, there is one thing that we didn't try.
All right. She's back. And she's mad.
We didn't go to the top. And I mean the very top.
The Russell sisters right again. Go ahead and laugh. Look, you either come up with the sales tax by Friday, or I'm gonna repo the set. Right! Okay, Ma.
Stop us. We demand to be heard.
What is this? Nobody knocks anymore.
I'm sorry, but we have really been given the runaround here, and we demand to be heard.
Yeah, I tried to keep them out. Do you want me to stay?
I'll handle it, Marcia.
You know where to find me if you need me.
What can I do for you ladies?
Well, my sister here bought this pair of headsets from your store, and they don't work, and no one will exchange them.
Well, why not?
Well, I don't have the receipt, Mr. Crazy.
Call me Sid. That's our receipt policy. Some of our employees can be real sticklers. I bet that could be a little frustrating.
Yes!
Oh.
And it was just the half of it. I was on the phone with every city department.
I know how you feel. I bet they gave you a real runaround. They put you on hold.
It was the worst.
I'm so sorry.
But I hung in there.
Good for you. You know, they're supposed to serve you, the consumer, and not waste your time.
Exactly.
Exactly. Take a look at these headphones. Ah, yes, the AV-1000s. Well,
To be perfectly honest with you, this model's a piece of garbage. I'll exchange him for another set.
But you just said they're no good.
Junk.
Well, so what's to keep the next pair from breaking?
Luck?
Well, then we'd like a refund, please.
Absolutely no refunds.
But you just said that the headphones don't work. That's taking money under false pretenses.
Look, lady, I have my principles. The sign says, absolutely no refunds. If I give you a refund, that makes me a liar.
It could be our secret.
Okay, girls. I'll tell you what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna give you a special price on a nice VCR. Huh?
We don't want a VCR. We want our $10, and we want it now. I'm not kidding.
Neither am I. Absolutely no refunds. Get out of my office.
Oh, man, you are really making me mad now.
Look at me. I'm shaking.
You're really gonna get yours, Sid.
Look. You got ripped off. There's nothing you can do about it. Adjust.
Adjust this, Sid. Come on in, Mike. On my sister Sam.
Sam, let me tell you about Eric Randall, Andrea's father.
I already have a boyfriend, Steve.
What's this Eric White?
He's a doctor.
Jackpot.
There is something so awkward about first dates. Don't you just hate them?
Oh, yes, I do. Me too.
Surprise.
Later on tonight on the Kavanaughs, the eyes have had it, and Pop's driving days are over. Then Cagney and Lacey suspect foul play in a high school basketball star's mysterious death. But now Dick's persuasive powers are put to the test on Newhart.